Hey guys, we're just waiting for all the connections to come up and we'll get going. Today we are doing the Lady Marmalade. Gotta wait, be patient. You know, it's Father's Day in Germany. Pretty exciting. It's for me it's day one, practice day one. So then we'll do American Father's Day in June. Anyway, I don't know if most people know that. Germany, and well, Europe, I think, I'm not quite sure, does Father's Day on a different day. It's actually a federal holiday, and it's Thursday, and it's federal holiday, and they've chosen to do Father's Day today. So it's, it's interesting. Sorry, I'm just seeing that the Twitch stream isn't coming up. So I'm trying to come there and see what's going on. Nope, looks like it's happy. Let's go to It's a good little hook. Oh no, we're good. Okay, so welcome. All right, today we're doing Lady Marmalade. Very simple, very easy, nothing exciting, but enough to move us forward. This one's going to be tough because we have the right side of the spoon. When we shot it, we weren't thinking about it, and the spoon needed to go towards the back, not off to the side. But we'll see what we can do. I think we're going to be cutting some of that spoon. All right, so let me pull up Firefox. That spoon is what I'm talking about right there. That's the dev side, and we'll load up the boop. Gonna go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and start posting. I haven't posted in a couple days now. I have been head down in a server issue that is now, ooh, what is going on with that? Interesting, Facebook. What new fascinating nonsense has Facebook come? Ah, there we go. And so I've been head down in an issue on the server side of a project that I work on for, I guess, my real job, even though I'm trying to make this my real job. No, my real job is awesome now. I work for a startup. It's amazing. I love it. Sorry, I'm just going through and making sure everything is good to go. It's just one of those funny things. We get behind, and so then you're kind of forced into doing updates when it's only a couple guys and everybody has a role, and your role's the one that comes up. You're the one who's basically on the hook, and so even though I'm not the one who introduced the problem, I wind up being the guy who fixes the problem. And so anyway, that's what I've been doing the last couple days, weeks, etc. And hopefully our new platform will come off here soon, and we'll get a couple more devs in here, and I can make my side projects a bit more of my full-time projects. We'll see. I think that's one of the more interesting aspects of working for a startup. Your life kind of pivots really quickly, and you change tact, and so it gives me the ability to do this every day, and I really enjoy doing the cocktail website. It is interesting to me, and I think most people don't realize I do all the development on the back end, and you add it all up and you've got something pretty darn interesting for people to see and people to be interested in, and you can show off a lot of your skill sets. There's a great book called the Soft Skills. It's called Soft Skills. And I will try and bring it up at the end. And it's got really good points about things like how to build, the concept of building portfolios and becoming the not exactly the expert in a field, um, but becoming a person of note in that field so that when people need that skill, they stop they stop trying to find somebody with a resume and putting that out, and they just find you because you're the person who is going to the conferences, doing the lectures, presenting the material. You're the one on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it may be, presenting your skills. And then when somebody comes across it, LinkedIn, right? Presenting the skills. And then when somebody comes across it, it's got meaning and it's got purpose and it's relevant to their situation. So, all right, sorry, losing track. LinkedIn done. Let's do our Facebook liking. Anyway, so it's just fascinating to me because he makes really good points. I'm going to pull it up. I always forget the guy's name. But, you know, in essence, he changed his life. He was a software developer, and he changed his life and made it into something more by, practicing what he preached, right? And I'm always super impressed with it. I mean, the guy he ran. I think he actually sold it. It was called the Simple Programmer, or simpleprogrammer.com. And it was just, serendipity that I came across it at the right time and the right point in my life, and it had meaning. All right, good. Facebook's all done. And now we have to do Yumly and Mix. Yeah, it's just one of those situations, you just don't know what, see, well, we're just going to go with it, Mix, even though you're not grabbing the whole image. I'm perfectly fine with that. See, this is the problem with this particular image. It's just a bummer because in order to keep the entire spoon in the image, oh well, what are you going to do? Some days aren't winners. And then we'll do Yumly. And this will probably have the exact same problem. Yep. Oh no, we got most of it. All right. I bet you they still haven't scraped my site, or they're still not telling me what's wrong with it. Yep, nope, nothing. Nothing. These should all be filled in on the bottom. I'm still meaning to email them back. The list is way too long of things I need to do. So close that. All right, I think we are all done with our social posts for Firefox. Let's go ahead and pull up our design tool and just blow these out. And then we can go ahead and enjoy Father's Day. That's another thing about being at a startup. There's no real Father's Day. So, all right, so here's our problem, right? So you see it. It's in the frame, but now the spoon extends out. Let's see how they all look. I don't know. This one's going to be a tough one. Yeah, see, I'm already... And I can offset it to the left, obviously, and give myself just a little bit more room, but it wasn't well thought out. It should have been the spoon goes directly to the back. And now we know. See, and this one, that's probably the best I'm going to get, to be perfectly honest. Probably the best I'm going to get out of that. And we're going to go ahead and go with it because I don't really have a lot of choice. I think with these, the vertical ones, I think I'm going to have to just go ahead and accept cutting the spoon and just have it go off into infinite, right? So it's not really what I want to do, but that is a problem you run into, and you don't realize it until you're in it. And there you go. It kind of sucks. We're going to take that, though. Move on with our lives. It's not ideal. If I had time, I would definitely reshoot this. Yeah, I would definitely reshoot this. But yeah, I got X amount of time in my day, and I think everybody's sending out WhatsApps today. All right, let's see. This guy is going to have to be 1100, I'm sure. Yeah, and the like marmalade on the spoon doesn't really pop. This is just a crappy image. What are you gonna do? Shit happens. I'm gonna fix this one again. I'm not happy with it, and I'd rather go off into infinite space than yeah. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. There we go. That looks better. That looks better. That looks better. Let's get this guy going. Yeah, just a bummer, man. Just a bummer. Just a bummer. Oh well. And let's go up to 1250 here. I wish I could say this one was a success, but clearly not. This is, you can't even fix it in post. Like, it's just a ill thought out image. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of our bleed lines. See, I don't mind it. It looks fine. Like, I don't mind the spoon in terms of the portrait. I don't mind the spoon going off into, off the page. I think it looks fine, but it looks fine in the context of like maybe an Instagram, but on the site, it causes the image to shrink. There's just a whole host of things I don't like about it. So one day it'll get fixed. Let's go ahead and do some exporting. Like I said, as always, you just can't see me doing the export. Save. File. I started doing FFmpeg work for doing videos from my PNGs and my JPEGs the other day, and that's coming along really nicely. I basically loop through all my images and I create a video set of video frames set of frames with it. Oh, did I do this one? See, that's the problem, guys. I get distracted. Was that 1920 by 1080? Yep, got it. Yeah, and my goal is to be able to do some exporting. I think I've said this or explained this. I'm doing audio capture now to get all the recipes so that I can do the Amazon Alexa, Amazon Echo platform, and the Google Home, Google Assistant platform. And that's coming along really nicely. But now that I have that audio, I can add that audio on top of the video track and do a video, and then I can scrape the recipe in essence from my own site, not scrape it, but pull it from the database, and I can generate a video. And I was going to do it with silhouettes representing all the steps, but there's actually a code change I need to make so that I put an image with a step. And that's going to require, because right now my method, so I have ingredient steps, and then I have method, and the method's just a blurb about how to do it, right? But in actuality, then my method has to have steps as well, and then each step should have a icon that kind of goes with it. And that way, when you export it, or say you do something crazy in the future, you have all that data ready to go. All right, let's do our Insta. All right, let's go grab our social media write-up, and then we'll, sorry guys, a lot going on. And then we are gonna go back here. And here we should see it, yeah. See, and I even get the cut right there. So what are you gonna do? I'm not pleased with it, but we're gonna go with it. I'm going to say allow, and then we're going to do, and then we're going to share. I actually have a bunch of Disney Cruise Line posts that I want to do that hopefully will increase the interesting component, increase the location part and make it a little more interesting. Yeah, let's post it. Let's see how bad it looks, because it ain't going to look good. That doesn't look awful. It doesn't look awful. It doesn't look awful. I'm not thrilled, but I wish it looked a little better. Yeah, I wish it looked a little better. Oh well. See how it looks on the. See, it doesn't look awful. It crops it correctly according to what we want it to be cropped as. So I can't complain too much, but yeah, there you go. All right, well, it can't all be winners, right? Some days are winners, some days, nah, not winners. All right, happy German Father's Day to everybody. Have a good one. See you.